of the sprawling Texas hills, beneath an endless blue sky, lived a cowboy named Hank. He was known far and wide for his skill with a lasso, his heart as big as the prairie. But today, on the cusp of trouble, the Lost Creek Ranch awaited him with a new challenge: a monstrous wild bull known as Bruiser. Bruiser was notorious. He had evaded every rancher in the county, tearing fences and leaving chaos in his wake. Legends surrounding him grew, showcasing his colossal size and fearsome temper. Though warned repeatedly, Hank felt an irresistible pull to take on the beast. It was the thrill of the hunt, the spirit of the cowboy calling him forth. One bright morning, after a restless night filled with dreams of charging bulls and wild chases, Hank saddled up his trusted horse, Lightning.
This time we'll catch that old Bruiser.
His heart raced as he set off, the sun glinting off his worn leather saddle.
As far as you can't see him, was kind of a bitter match.
Riding through fields dusted with golden sunflowers, Hank arrived at a clearing where the ranch hands spotted Bruiser grazing lazily. The massive bull was even more imposing up close, muscles rippling beneath his dark coat, eyes sharp and intelligent. Hank took a deep breath, adrenaline coursing through his veins. With Lightning under him, Hank crept closer, the anticipation crackling in the air.
Steady now.
He swung the lasso, his finely honed skills ready for action. Just as he was about to launch the rope, Bruiser lifted his head, sensing the incoming threat. Before he could react, the bull charged, nostrils flaring.
Whoa, Lightning!
But Bruiser was faster. With a powerful kick of his hind legs, he charged toward them, and in a single heartbeat, Hank felt the ground tremble beneath the ferocious animal. As Hank threw the lasso, he felt the rope snag around one of Bruiser's horns, but just as swiftly, the bull jerked away, sending Hank tumbling into the dirt. He grunted, pain shooting through him, but the adrenaline blocked out the worst of it. The bull turned, anger fueling his movements, and charged again. Hank scrambled to his feet, quickly assessing his situation. With every ounce of courage, he swung the lasso once more, this time aiming for Bruiser's horns with deadly accuracy. The rope encircled tightly, and triumph surged through him.
Got you!
But Bruiser was far from defeated. With a powerful twist, the bull lunged forward, pulling Hank off his feet and dragging him along the dry ground. Dust swirled around him as he tried to wrap his arms around the rope for leverage. His heart pounded, mind racing, unsure of how to regain control. The ground rushed beneath him, and panic surged.
Hold on!
But with a mighty buck, the bull threw him off, sending Hank crashing painfully against a rock. He gasped for air, struggling to get back to his feet as Bruiser roared in anger, ready to charge again. Gritting his teeth, Hank focused, drawing on every ounce of strength he had left.
I can't let it end like this.
With a surge of determination, he regained his footing, and in a last desperate attempt, he hurled the rope once more. It landed true, wrapping tightly around Bruiser's legs. As Hank pulled, the bull bellowed in rage, and pain shot through Hank's body. He stumbled, feeling the rope slip and tighten against his chest. But he wouldn't yield. With Lightning's encouragement, he pressed on, commanding the bull to ease.
Easy, big fella, easy.
He cried, struggling against the combined force of the bull's will and his own exhaustion. Moments stretched like an eternity, but somehow Hank's calm words began to penetrate the fury of the beast. Bruiser, worn from his struggles, finally slowed, sensing that this cowboy meant no harm.
Whoa!
With one last mighty heave, Hank called out, "Whoa!" As the tension released, the bull paused, ears flickering back, caught between fight and flight. In that moment of quiet, with the dust settling around them, Hank finally drew the rope taut, securing the wild bull with careful precision. Breathless and bruised, Hank stepped back, heart racing, but a grin spread across his face. As the sun began to set behind the hills, casting a golden hue over the land, he knew he had won not just a battle, but earned the respect of the wild. The cowboy rode home, a little battered but with an unyielding spirit, a heart filled with the stories of the wild, and a promise to take what lessons he learned into the future. was a day he would never forget. A dance with danger that brought him closer to the true spirit of life on the range, and a constant reminder that God loves him and is always watching over